I
Hello,
just
everybody. We are here and we are ready to pump you up.
that
I don't know what I thought. Do you remember that back in the 70s?
was a great saying, man.
Yeah, those two guys.
No pain, no gain, and we're gonna
No, no,
pump you up.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two, and they were like all out of shape and crap. Um. Anyway, hello, everybody. Listen. Today I want to say this before I forget. Heroes is on at 2 o'clock, and Bob's got a pretty neat story. I turned it into a video, actually. I'm not going to play it now because I want them to play it on their show, uh, but try to be there. If you want on the panel, you might have to contact Collins or I believe Marcian is hosting today. The other thing is, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, pray for the family. We're having some issues with uh, crap going on with Jacob's dad. So we're working on that. But other than that, we are blessed. I'm going to turn it over to Chris and let him do what he do, and then I'll come back to me.
I thought of a joke before we went on, but I'll tell you later. Good morning, brother. I love you. Good morning, all of you. I love you too. Good morning, TikTok, and welcome, TikTok, to this crazy world we belong to. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's a blessed Sunday here. It's almost 40 degrees, but it's a little bit of sun, but it's cold. It's cold. We got a few birthdays today. One that was just sent to me, Monica Nikayobi. I think I said it right. I'm not sure. Nayakobi. Happy birthday to you, and also prayers to you. Monica's going through some tough times also. So, Yolanda, which is Narelle's daughter, she's 31 years old. I don't know if it was yesterday, today with Australian time, but happy birthday to you, Yolanda. Mohammed Mihadel Hassan, happy birthday to you. Ashcock does. Happy birthday to you, Ashcock. Isabella Sam, happy birthday. Seachin Nile, happy birthday. Maddie Boone, remember Maddie? Happy birthday, Maddie. Emily Royal Torres, which is my girlfriend's niece, and she's a beautiful girl. They actually just came to America, which is pretty cool, legally, by the way. David D. Arcangelo, happy birthday to you. And an old boss of mine, Scott Pride, happy birthday to you. We're still taking donations for Chloe and Julie on my YouTube channel. If you want to donate, just send it to my YouTube channel, a super sticker or whatever they call them, super chat. And it's all going to Julie and Chloe for her surgery for her tumor on her brain. Asking prayers for these wars to stop. We've talked about it quite a bit. I think a lot of people receive the same message and have the same feeling. Really, I didn't get nothing bad, which I thought I'd get something, but I love it. I think people realize if it was your family, your kids, waking up to what they have to wake up to every day, it's good to pray for them because we don't want that to happen to anyone, and we certainly don't want that to keep going. So keep praying for all these lousy wars, Ukraine, Russia, Gaza, Israel, and wherever else they're trying to kill people for no reason. Prayers for healing, Bill Mush, Sherry Dersaway, Pat Parent, Chloe Julie, Melissa Ann, Terry Thompson. A new one today, John Ocott. He's going through some real personal things right now. Plus, he was in an accident, was hit by a car. I had a request from a lady. So, John, we're praying for you. Scott Pendleton's father-in-law, Roy Davies' eyes, Kiana with her mom and her sister, and Kiana, I always say her name wrong. Patty Andricoli, Zachary DeGarmo, Michael Tadden, Judy Turner Miller, Cindy Hopkins, Grace Tamman, John William DeLorme, Harold Fox, Ruthie Pace, we love you. Yes, we do. Red and Jane's mothers, Jean Murr, husband Jason, Sandra Flanning's mother, Seeds Academy, P&G, the DeGarmo family, Ash Mufareh, and his family. Keep praying for them because he's doing a lot, and I'm sure he's not with his family that much because he's in a lot of meetings. So I do want to do a shout out to P&G. Things take time, some time. Sometimes we all know that. I was sent a message this morning. I want to let P&G, all of you know, that the wait will be worth it. Don't get frustrated. It is coming. And just stay positive. I promise you this, that P&G is going to change completely when this takes off. So hang in there, P&G. We come on every day. That's what we do. So beating and fighting cancer, Jennifer Dickinson's partner, filming partner, Kenneth Fung, Tom Taylor, Dane and Darius, Robin Noble, Mr. Gene. Oh, I don't want to say nothing about Robin Noble's score on pool. I promise I wouldn't do it, but that was kind of funny. The worst score in the world. Robin Noble again, Mr. Gene, Chang Yang, Janet Gerald Muller, Nicole Hirschman, David Switzer, Joyce and Melvin, and William Carmichael. We're praying for you. It is a holy Sunday. We're coming into Easter and Good Friday and all that stuff. It's a good time to pick up. Every year you asked, people say, what are you going to give up? Or what are you going to, how about picking up prayer? How about not giving up anything and giving a prayer for everything that's going wrong in your life? It works. All right. I can contest to that. I'm sure Marty can contest to that. Get out and start praying. It'll do you good. Put God first in everything you do and watch your life change. I promise you that. What can I say about this company that we haven't said already 450,000 times? This is the place to be. This is the greatest company that's ever been in existence. We haven't seen it yet. We've talked about it. We know about it. We understand we had some trials and tribulations. I get it. I didn't want to go nowhere. Marty didn't want to go nowhere. Ash Mufareh said, I'm not going anywhere. All right. This is the place to be. Why do I say that? Because it offers too much. It offers things that you really don't see yet, but you know in your mind that it's actually going to happen. All right. We can't give you a date. We say soon. We're not putting out, like some people are, posts that aren't true. We're not saying, listen, if you turn on our YouTube in the morning and you see update from Marty and Chris, that is going to be a real update. Other people, nobody else out there except Ash Mufareh himself has an update. Nobody out there does. So stop posting. And I get mad about it. Stop posting that you're having a webinar and you got an update when you don't. That's a lie. Don't do it. If you want people to come to your YouTube channel, then talk the truth. Don't trick them. I had to get that off, I'm walking away from many groups because people just keep posting the wrong things, and it's not doing me any good to say nothing to them because they keep doing it. So I'd rather just leave the group and let them say what they want to say. I'm not going to let it bring me down. I'm too high up, guys. I'm too high up in my spirits in this company to be brought down by a few individuals who don't understand what this program is all about. It's about changing people's lives. I've watched for 4.5, almost 5 years, people that were dedicated to this company all of a sudden turn because something didn't happen the way they wanted it to happen. And then they get ugly. I'm done with the ugly. I want people to be positive and understand that this is happening. It's real. It's coming. Buildings, staff, lawyers, everything. All right. I just refuse to let people bring me down, including my family. And that's okay. I believe in my heart that this company is going to change the world. I believe in my heart that Ash Mufareh has set out over 20 years ago to do the right thing when everyone else was doing the wrong thing. All right? Think about that. Set out over 20 years ago to do the right thing when everyone else was doing the wrong thing. That takes a big person to come out of the woodwork and say, oh, no, you're wrong. You did this wrong. I was part of it. I saw it. It was horrible. We didn't do nothing for the world. We didn't do nothing for people. We did things for ourselves. This is not ourselves, me, myself, and I company. This is a company that's going to take each individual, each dream they have, and create things in their life. We're not all going to be the same. We all got different ideas, different dreams. Everything's different about each and every one of us, and every one of us are unique in our own special way. So stay positive, stay the course, and hang in there. All right. I'm not going anywhere. I'm yelling too much. That's why Marty took off his microphone. We're not going anywhere, period. Because I believe in 100%. Thanks, Gianna, for the super sticker. What Ash Mufareh is doing. I want everyone to realize that. It has to happen when Ash is ready for it to happen. Okay? I understand that. I don't understand why a lot of other people don't do it. I would just say, if you're frustrated because it hasn't happened just yet, I would say go watch the news. Go watch CNN and go watch Fox and see how screwed up this world really is. Because waiting for something good to happen is a lot better than watching people getting shot and killed and babies and all that other stuff. Right here is the best place to be because it's positive. Even though we got some negative Nellies in there. So hang tight. Marty, I hope I gave you something. Back to you.
No, you did very good. You inspired me to think about some things. Because it's Sunday, we will give kind of a summary of the week. From the post to feedback to how we feel, obviously. I'm going to go back to a couple things that I've heard lately. I'm not going to say exactly what they were, but I'm going to give you from me. The question is, why am I doing what I'm doing? For one thing is I do it because I want to. The other thing is I can't think of anything more impactful to humanity right now than spreading the news about this company. I can't think of anything more than God and all that. And listen, this platform, we pray for people. I mean, you see that every day. So that doesn't need to be said. But 2004, I wound up on disability. I lost the job I loved. I traveled around the world. I thought, damn, that's it. I met people around everywhere. I loved meeting new people. And I thought, well, I'm never going to travel like that again. For one thing, the company sent me. What happens? I wind up in a company that's around the world, except now it's virtual. I can talk to you from right here in my living room and go everywhere in the world. I wouldn't even have dreamt of something like this happening. Then what happened? Also, I found a company, and I can say this. This is not just an opinion. I'm going to give you facts. If you go online and you don't have some money, and I'm talking about building a business, you go online, you don't have any money, you're just going online to make money, but you have none to spend, save yourself the time. Do not go online. Do not look for a business. It costs money to learn how to grow a business online. A lot of money and time. You can't just go and think you're going to learn and it costs you nothing. That's not going to happen. I am the first probably guy marketer that ever told you that. If you're watching this, I mean it. Don't do it. Now, if you really want to learn and you have the time and maybe 25 grand, I think you can learn how to market and do the right thing and be an affiliate in a business. Second problem, you have to find a company that's going to be around long enough that you can sharpen your tools and bite into it and make an income that can change your family's life. That's not going to happen either. I'm going to tell you why. You can name like 4 or 5 companies in the last 50 years that started offline came online and are still in business today. Out of hundreds that start every year, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands. So the chances are pretty slim. Those are two things. You could go to your job and say, look, just go right to the production manager or whatever you have and say, look, I want to raise. I need to make 25% more than I am now so that I can have a half decent life. That's not going to freaking happen. It's just not going to happen. So let's cut to this chase. Mr. Mufareh, who was a super affiliate, go look it up. He mastered working online and making money. He mastered it. Him and his wife, okay? They did well. And did they jump from one shiny to the other? Only because the shiny disappeared. Would he have rather stayed with one company and go? GDI, he stayed a long time and did very well. In fact, that's where he has records there of bringing more people in than anybody else. The last time I saw it. But did he go different ones? Yes. Why? Because either he maxed out what he could make, or the company folded and gobbled up whatever he had, gobbled up whatever he knew, and he had to move on, rebrand, and do it over again. Okay? This is fact. What did he decide? 6 months. He thought about it really hard with his wife, knew it was going to be a big endeavor, probably not know how big it really would be like it is now, but he's a do or die guy. And he said, I'm going to build a business where Marty DeGarmo, Chris Johnson, ABBA, Bamel Das, anybody you could pop in here, has the opportunity to take my skills, the products that I can produce with the best in the world, market them with tools that make it possible for you to market because we're not marketers, and make an income unlimited. That's fact. Now, how long that takes, what does it matter? And I want to tell you something. I'm hurting just like anybody else. In the U.S., I'll stay in the U.S. I'm not going to compare to Africa because that's not fair. Am I hurting? Yes. More than you think. And contrary to what people are thinking, well, Marty, you're here every day. You must be making a mint. The only mint I'm making is if I pop one in my mouth out of a little package, okay? That's it. There's no money floating around back and forth. I would not do this as a affiliate if Ask paid me to do it. For one thing, he wouldn't do it because it goes contrary to the company. Second thing is, if I accepted that, then I'm lying to everybody 7 days a week. I'm in the same journey as everybody else. So is Chris. I just elected to run this yap for 6 years. Why? Because I believe in it that strong. Do I have ups and downs? Are you kidding me? But I'm not going to come on here and, oh man, I had a really bad. No, I'm looking ahead. No matter less, a bird craps on your windshield. You put the wipers on and you spray it off. I'm not going to leave it there and go, oh, look at that crap. Right in the middle of the wind, just a big crap. Right, and it looks like a seagull crapped on me. Look at the side. Let it go. Move forward, wipe it off, get it out of the way, keep going forward. Because I'm telling you, what he's making for us, and no, I'm not up at the top of the mountain and I can't see it. But I've had faith my whole life. I've never had more faith in a human being than Ask Mufareh as far as business. And you know why I have a lot of faith in Ask Mufareh? Because he has a lot of faith in God. If he didn't, I wouldn't have that faith. To me, he's just a man walking in the planet, doing the best he can. Very intelligent. I think he'd do well anyway. But when he talks and walks, it's about talking about the creator of this planet. That's me. That's why I do what I do. I do it because Vivine Benny. I do it by all the people here. Does it make me feel good? You damn right it does. It really does. Did I build a name for myself in this company? Yes. That wasn't the goal. The goal was, if I can find something for 20 years, I've been looking, you find something you really know is going to rock your world and rock other people's world, you turn into a guy like me. That's what happened. I saw it. I felt it, and I said, oh my God, I have to talk to somebody. What am I going to do? Sit in my living room and just chat with the dogs all day? Hey, this business is unbelievable. You know, they don't know what the frick I'm talking about. That's why I'm telling you, this is big, bigger and bigger and better and whatever. Don't listen. It doesn't matter how. It matters because I want it to happen yesterday, just like everybody else. But this thing about if this doesn't happen soon, what? If it happens not so soon, what? Well, then I'm just gonna go back to the life where I have no hope at all. Oh, okay. Then what? Well, when it finally happens, I'll come back. That's reality. That's what's really gonna happen. Oh, I'm hurting. It should go. Well, a lot of things should happen. It's going to happen. You know what we could do? Pray that God, Ash is shielded. He's given the wisdom he needs. He's shielded by evil freaking people, which we know are out there. He's met some personally. We know some of them. So let's just pray about that. We're about to go into something I believe. Hold on, let me count my money. That's a $50 thing. No, I believe with all my heart what I'm saying. I couldn't go in anywhere else, do a live every day about anything else. I wouldn't know what to say if it wasn't in here. We're going live. What are you going to talk about? I don't know yet. We're going live. What are you talking about? I'm not sure. What did you talk about yesterday? I talked about this company. What were the details? I have no freaking idea. I'd have to watch the live. I don't know. When I feel it here, it comes out of here. Does it always make sense? No. Do I care? Not really. I'm not into happen to be perfect. You know why? I haven't met anybody that is. I heard, I wasn't there, and I believe there was a man called Jesus Christ. He was perfect. I believe that with all my heart. Did I see him? No. Do I believe it 100%? Yes. Did I see the outcome of this company from Ask Mufareh? Nope. Do I believe it 100%? Yes. Do I see oxygen? Nope. Do I believe in it? Freaking better. Try walk around without it for a couple minutes. The fact is, everything is based on you either believe or you don't. And if you don't, walk away. Just calm down. Don't put yourself through all the stress. It will be ready when it's ready. We should be praying for the road to be smooth so Mr. Mufareh can do this business, right?
Hold on. It just made me think about something funny but true. It's like if I go fishing and I'm sitting there for 2 hours and I'm not catching nothing, and here comes other boats. You think I'm gonna sit there? There ain't no fish here, man. There's no fish here. So what the hell am I sitting here for? Move. Listen, you can move wherever you want. No one took out your legs. No one took out your car. If you don't believe in this company or us, my God, then go watch Rosie O'Donnell sing a song or something. You don't have to waste your time. I don't want you to waste your time if you don't believe in this company.
No, no.
There's no here. Let's go, Marty.
I mean, if you can do that for 4 or 5 years, God bless you. Because I couldn't do it. If I didn't care, I couldn't pretend. I just couldn't. It's not in me.
To some people, we are their livelihood for their YouTube channel. So they'd rather bash us and do nothing. They're not productive in any way. Anyone can make fun of me and this guy. Oh my God, we got all kind of things to make fun of. But
And if you're not going to, I make fun of myself, and I definitely make fun of Chris.
that's right.
That's part of my day. I mean, if I don't get some kind of enjoyment, no. But all kidding aside, this is all done for me personally, from my heart. I really, really, truly feel like I'm part of something that there's no other way I'd be here if it wasn't for the grace of God. No joke. I really mean that. Meeting all these, there's Pat Parent. You know what prayer does? Ask Pat.
Yeah.
We talked to her 3 weeks ago, and I wasn't sure I'd see her again. No joke. I was more than that, maybe 4 weeks ago. God decides when we leave. God decides, not man. But anyway, I'm going to go. I lost my mind for a minute. If we didn't believe we trust, utter joy having here, or already be gone. That's right. You're right, Gene. Oh, just kidding. I like messing with Gene.
Hi, Francine.
Oh, look at that. Francine, see this lady here? I met her like 6 months ago. Now, maybe more. I don't know. We did Go Africa. And she was other parts of groups and stuff, and she showed up. She's amazing.
She's calm.
She is, calm, can translate quicker than I can tell her. Sometimes I just don't say anything and she translates. I'm just kidding. I'm probably embarrassing her right now because she's very quiet lady, but she's amazing. But there's a lot of people behind the scenes that just don't care about being out in the open. Yep. She translates everything we do if it's inspirational. You know, I did the one about what war really is, and I did the one with Gaza, because that's what war really is. War is killing innocent people, flat out. Yeah. We marched into the bedroom of this clown in 2011 and shot him dead in his bedroom, the guy that caused the problem. We got to murder all these people to get to what, 25,000 people? Come on, it's stupid. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, don't let me go there. I'm going to go to, we're going to Belize. Oh, I can't get my mouse to work. Oh, there it is.
Give him a little cheese. Give him a little cheese.
Okay. Belize. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Marty DeGamo. An AI-powered company with a heart is about to change the world. A company designed for everyone, everywhere. No special skills are needed. From home, from any country, you can build a thriving business and be part of the AI revolution. No longer will success be limited to just 1% or 2%. With us, if you're in and you participate, you can win. The potential is limitless. And now, we're highlighting the next country to show you how commissions can transform lives, no matter where you're from. Stay tuned. After this short video, we'll show you how you can be part of this global movement when we launch to the world.
Marty here. We're moving on to Belize. We're going country to country. We've been through over 100 countries so far, about 100 more to go. And what we're doing is showing how powerful commissions can be. Now, obviously, we're using hypothetical numbers because we don't know the price of the products and we don't know what the commission payment will be. But I'm going to use a $100 product, and I'm going to say that the company's paying 25% commission. I think that's a pretty safe bet. I think it'll be at least that. Could it be more? Yes. But like I said, the hypothetical, because I want it for illustration purposes only. And what I want to say that is really important is the products coming from this company are in high demand. They're not reinventing the wheel. They're making the wheel better. It'll be more for less. It'll be above market value. It'll be, the functions will be through the roof and easy to use so that even your grandmother can do it. And they pay commissions. What more could you want? It's like the perfect business for the average person around the world. And they set it up so that everyone, if you participate, can win. And if you watch at the end of this illustration, there's a video about 3 minutes long, explains the business the best I can in 3 minutes, and it gives you an opportunity to figure out how you can be on the waiting list so that when it launches to the world, you can get a link and check it out for yourself. No pressure. But I'm telling you, if you've been looking for a way to make money, there's nothing out there that could even compare to this. I'm 65 years old. I've been working full time for 20 years. I've been here 6, working through the journey because that's how much I believe in this company and what it's going to do for mankind. I believe it will uplift humanity, which it's designed to do, and it's a company with heart. So let's get started. Belize's official currency is Belize dollar, BZD. It is pegged to the US dollar fixed rate 2-to-1. Average monthly income in Belize is 2,500 Belize dollar, which is equivalent to 1,250 US dollars. Now, we're using hypothetical numbers, like I said. Product 1 comes out, product A, whatever you want to call it, video conferencing, doesn't matter. Somebody comes into your organization and they buy product A, they pay $100 and the company pays you 25% commission. Again, all hypothetical, but I want to show you how powerful it could be. So you take 50 commissions at $25, 25 times 50, 1,250. There it is. Very simple. If you had 600 sales a year, that would give you your 15,000 a year US dollar. Now, you say, how am I going to get 50 sales? This company, which I have been saying, and you can see at the end of this, was designed so that everyone that participates can win. There'll be tools back there and things you can use to start creating income. It was designed for people, average people around the world. You don't have to be a coder. You don't have to be a marketer, and you can make money in this business. Never seen anything like it. I believe this with all my heart. So like I said, watch the video at the end and you decide. Okay, so there's that. Now let's just imagine 10%. Let's not get crazy. I'm not going to talk about private jets and your own island, but let's say you get 10%. That would be 5 sales times 25. Excuse me, $125 a month extra when you're making $1,250 or 2,500 Belize dollars. That's a big deal. That's groceries, gasoline. They'll do 20%, $250 extra dollars a month. And I want you to think about something else. This is one product. They're going to come out with products every month, products that are in high demand, above market value. People will be wanting them. What happens if product 2 comes out and you do have 50 customers buying product 1? There's a good chance some of them are going to buy product 2. So now your income is starting to multiply. Okay, it's not get rich quick, but this is real business, real brick and mortar. This is what you want. And the foundation of this company, on the 7th year, is building a huge foundation. So it's around for a lifetime, not 60 days and 90 days. Something you can jump in, stake your flag, and be happy that and feel secure it's going to be around a long, long time. Anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you. And then if you, again, times 2, now you're at 40%, $500 a month. 500 anywhere in the world is a big deal. I mean, that's electric, gas, some food. So that's a big, big deal. And that's how I want to break this down. I don't want to talk about over the top stuff. Let's get down to where people, at the dinner table and see how we can change the world. Okay, we moved down. Additional information. Population as of 2022, 405,000 people in Belize. Top product produced, sugar. is one of Belize's primary agricultural products and significant contributor to the economy. Raw sugar, 105 million. Bananas, 42.2 million. Non-fillet frozen fish, 33.7 million. Refined petroleum, 20.9 million. Molasses, 18.8 million. So we're talking 140, 50, almost 200 million. Not bad for a small country. Here's some interesting facts. Interesting facts about Belize. Home to the second largest coral reef system in the world. Belize Barrier Reef, which is under UNESCO World Heritage Site. The official language is English, making it unique in Central America. Belize has a rich Mayan heritage, which numerous agricultural sites throughout the country. And this stuff down here is for me for my YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. By the way, we're going to be doing another country tomorrow, and you can join Marty and Chris Live, New York time on YouTube. Thank you, and I hope you see this, and I hope you say, you know, I want to make it. I want to change my life. I think this is the business that can do it. God bless, and see you tomorrow. Bye. All right. Now, let me get rid of that. Hold on.
And Vivina said just what you said. So I had to, I like popping her thing in there.
I gotta delete these or I'll do it. I don't want to do it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, Belize is home to the second one. Yep. Second to Australia. Absolutely. Thank you, Vivian. I didn't know that until I read it. I did not know that until I read it. Also, with prayers, I want to show this again. I want everyone, and this isn't political, I'm just talking about we got to pray for old women, children, older men, people that aren't involved, that are involved. So I'd like to share this just because I feel to do it.
Hello, my name is Marty DeGarmo. I want everyone to know this short clip is in no way a political statement. It is me asking our friends and family around the world to join in prayer to end this war as soon as possible. The war in Gaza stands as a testament to humanity's darkest impulses: violence without restraint, suffering without end. More than 46,600 lives have been lost, with estimates suggesting the true toll may exceed 64,000. Among them, at least 18,000 children. Young lives torn away before they ever had a chance to live. The horror only deepens with each passing day. In just the last 72 hours, airstrikes have killed at least 591 Palestinians and injured over 1,000 more. More than 70% of the victims were children, women, and the elderly, those least able to escape the devastation. Civilians are not casualties of war. They are its primary victims. The United Nations reported that, as of May 13, 2024, over half of the 24,686 identified dead were women and minors. Another 8% were elderly, too frail to flee. And still, more than 14,222 people remain missing, buried under rubble, lost to the chaos, presumed dead, but never accounted for. This is not just another conflict, it is a massacre, a human tragedy that the world watches but does not stop. If man will not end this suffering, then we can only pray that God will. So I ask that we join together in prayer that God Almighty ends this soon.
All right, so let me go to...
Amen.
Let me go to... Anyway, I don't really have anything else. It's Sunday, ending on that note, unless you have something, Chris.
Just remember what I said. And I think it's and it just popped in my head. if you're, we'll use the fishing thing. If you're in a boat fishing and you're not catching nothing, and you're going to wait there 4 years, 5 years to let every person know, hey man, there's no fish here. Don't you think you're wasting your time? That's what people are doing right now. My thing is, if you're fishing and they're not catching nothing, move to a different spot. All right. Don't let this negative vibe that people are coming out with affect you, because it affects a lot of people. It spreads like a cancer. Oh, well, they're not doing this. It ain't happening. It is happening. We're here to tell you that everything we talk about every day is in process, is being made, perfected. And when Ash Mufareh comes out and says updates in your OES, not from what some jackass made in another country, that's when you're really going to get excited. I can promise you that. That's it, Marty. Excuse my
beautiful, beautiful. Tomorrow, please. All right, I'm just gonna wrap it up. Hello to everybody. Like I said, at 2:00 is Heroes. It'll be on the top.live, and I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, we all have one thing that works very, very well. Let's use it. Chris knows what that is. What is it, Chris?
What?
Prayer. I figured he would jump on that, but
I was reading. There's a Tom. Pat put some nice. Tom, Dib, Afila. Great job, Marty. Chris, keep up the good work. Tom in Florida. Welcome, Tom.
Hey, Tom in Florida. Okay. Anyway, love y'all. See you tomorrow, Monday. And boom.
Boom.
I was just waiting for you to say it. That means I can shut down.
We did India, Sagar. We did India, many places in India.
But if you have a shout out for one, let me know.